What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's doing well. Having a good week so far. There is a nice little slate going on tonight. Hopefully you watched my cash game review from last night, see where I went right and where I went wrong mostly. Just about everything outside of Brook Lopez went right. It was a good night, almost just right at 300 points. So another cash in last night. So looking to do it again, keep the streak going. So before we get started, definitely the subscribes and thumbs up and all that kind of stuff is appreciated. All the comments, always appreciated. So if you have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave those in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that alert button so you get the content alerts on the content that I drop when it comes out. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the DFS Picks. And if you're looking for more content, premium content, full write-ups and lineups and everything like that, you can join the team. $10 a week or $30 for the month. Super cheap, and it'll get you all the information and plays that you need to succeed in this DFS world. So let's get into it. Let's go and take a look at the higher end plays for the night. Don't love anyone really in particular. You got Rhett Westbrook at the top at 11-4 playing against Orlando. That line's at 10. I don't think that they blow out. They are at home, and OKC in general has been underwhelming with all their talent. So if it does stay close, I like Westbrook, but the issue is Paul George has been not necessarily outplaying him, but the usage has been there more for George recently. I think that probably about 80% of the games recently, and I don't have stats to back that up, I'd have to look that up, but just from playing George more often in the last month or so, it seems like probably about 80% of the time that he outscores Westbrook in points, definitely on value at the very least. So, but just something to look at. Paul George is priced up to 10-2. His price has slowly been rising over the last month, given how well he's been playing, but he's just gone nuts recently. So he's not in the best spot in this game, but still playable. Westbrook has the best overall matchup, though, but I'm not necessarily playing him either. But you got Towns and Vucevic. Kyrie is out tonight, so that opens up value for a lot of the Boston guys. And then Kawhi's there. I do like the spot that Kawhi's in Philly, but that's kind of rounds out how I view the top of the slate. So let's go into the value picks. A lot of guard play. We'll start out with Jared Bayless. If you've been following Bayless the last couple weeks, 3 weeks, he's had really good games. He had a really good game against Memphis, who they play tonight again. He had 52 points, almost 51 through 3 quarters, about a week ago when they were playing at home. Now they're at Memphis. Definitely don't expect 51, but Teague is out. Rose I believe is out. Let's just double check. Not that that's going to really change a whole lot, but yeah, Rose is out. So I like Bayless to get probably about 35 minutes in this one. And at 5,400, and the way he's playing and the way that guards match up against Memphis, I like this. I like him a lot. So we'll move on to shooting guard. And there are a couple of different ways you can go over here. Rozier is going to come in for Kyrie, and he'll start for Kyrie. And you can kind of go back and see. He started, I think, back against Charlotte. And he had, I don't know if it's a Charlotte or Brooklyn game. Either way, he had a good output for his price tag. I think it was the Charlotte game because he was 6,100. But now he's 6,700. I like him in this game. I don't know if he's going to make my lineup. At 6,700, he should hit value. But this is, like I said, a guard-heavy value slate, and there's still going to be a lot of different things that come up later in the day. And then the second thing is the line on this game is 12.5, and I don't know that this isn't a blowout by halftime, and then we get the scrubs come in off the bench for a lot of second half time. So it's possible that Cleveland keeps it close, but Osman is out. And Hood just got traded, so they're going to be down those two guys. So I don't have a lot of faith even in Cleveland at home to keep that close. So that's something to think about. Now with Rozier starting, kind of a sleeper play, and I'm going to take a look at him throughout the day, is Brad Wanamaker. So I think it must have been the Brooklyn game that Irving was out and he came in as a backup. Scored 28 points almost, 28 DK points. He was 3,000. He's a backup. He gets expanded role, expanded run when Kyrie is out. And he's a pretty solid player. And I believe that blip of the 22 minutes against Dallas, that was the other time that Kyrie was out. So whenever Kyrie is out, Wanamaker is a good look to play, and it's a good matchup as Cleveland gives up a good amount of points. I think they're bottom third in the league bottom fourth in the league in giving up points to point guards. And if it is a blowout, he's going to get extended run into the mid to upper 20s in minutes, and that's just going to increase his ceiling. So I do like him as a sleeper play today based on the value that we already have. But going on over to shooting guard, you can go down to Marcus Smart. As you can tell, I like a lot of the Boston guys. Marcus Smart, starter at the 2 guard. You go down to that Brooklyn game, he had 49. And back to that Dallas game. I don't know if he played in that. No, he did not play in that Dallas game. Both him and Kyrie were out. But he had a great game against OKC last time out. He's just playing well in general. But the guy that I'm looking for is Jaylen Brown, priced down a little bit. Smart's definitely in play, but Brown is, for cash games at least, is going to have the most solid run regardless of game script. So his floor is going to be there. His minutes floor is going to be there. He's sure he's going to play, and then he gets extended run in the fourth quarter if it is a blowout. So I like him at that spot. And then another guard play is Fred VanVleet, playing against Philly in Philly. Scored 31 points the last time out against the Clippers. Lowry was out that game. Lowry's going to be out this game. 4,600 he's starting. I didn't play him last time. The matchup really wasn't that great, but at 4,600, even if he's priced up to 4,600, I do like him here. When Lowry was out the last time, he didn't get. I mean, his role was getting about 25 DK points. You can count on him for that. But even if he does get that at this point, unless there's some better value that comes out later in the day, which is definitely possible, I still like him to get about 25, 28 DK points. And then the upside is there as well, since this game should be close. I think there's a 1-point spread. Philly's favored by 1. So I like him there. And then looking at the center position, let's go away from guards for a little bit. And we're going to go down to 1 of 2 guys. Turner, I do like. I played him last night, and he played really well. He's back on the back-to-back, but he only played 32 minutes last night, which is kind of in an average range for him. And there's no travel for him. So he's staying. He played in Indy. I believe he played in Indy yesterday. No, he was in New Orleans. So, but he's back in Indy tonight. So he's at home against the Lakers team that I think has given up the 4th most points to centers. So I like him in this spot. I don't love the back-to-back, but that's okay. The other way you could go for $100 more is Al Horford. He's having a really good stretch of games. He's priced down, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense given how well he's been playing recently. I mean, look at that string of 40s, upper 30s in DK points. He's playing really well. He's getting a lot of usage. The Kyrie being out is going to give him another uptick in usage, and Aaron Baines is going to be out as well for another about week or so. So that should give him another couple minutes of run. If you want, you could play Theus. He had a good game in backup. But I like Horford in this matchup. And then let's, just for giggles, let's take a look at Theus and see where he's priced. He's priced only at 3,500. And the good thing about those 2 guys is they have forward eligibility, so you don't have to waste a center spot on either of them. Now Theus might be another sleeper play if this is a blowout. It was a close game against OKC, and he got 17 minutes to run, 21.5 DraftKings points, and he's only priced up a couple $100. So he's in a good spot too here against Cleveland. So that's what I have for you guys right now. Keep an eye out. I do most of my updates on Twitter, but I also update sometimes on Instagram, but most of the updates are going to be on Twitter, so follow me on there for sure at the DFS Picks. If you haven't subscribed already, the subscribes are always appreciated, and comments or questions in the comments section below. And like I said earlier in the video, if you want to join the team and get expanded lineups and premium content, it's $10 a week or $30 a month. Just shoot me a message on either Twitter or Instagram, or comment on here and I will message you back. All right, thanks guys. Hope you have a great day.